welcome to my channel. I'm Mama Eve, and today's a good day. Today's a great day. Today is a fabulous day. But what's more important, today is your day. Welcome back to my Tuesday tea. I get more excited, it seems like every Tuesday. I am so blessed to have one of my upcoming godsons here with me. He came in the other day and he shared some things with me. So I invited him because information is wealth, and he's a wealthy guy. And I thought it would be very valuable for him to pass on some of the information that we were sharing. And he's going to show you something very special. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to Grayson.
Grayson Brown.
Grayson. And he is the proud owner of a wonderful company entitled Mystic Wicks. But I'm going to give him the floor and let him talk a little bit, and then I'll be back. Yes. All right, welcome. Welcome.
First things first, let me get a quick hug because I appreciate everything you do for me. Mama Eve here, every time I need a product, every time I need a service, or sometimes even just to speak on some things to open up my soul, she's there for me, no questions asked. She'll be like, hold on, baby, I'll be right to the store in 5 minutes. So I'm going to tell you, this young lady right here is a beautiful soul, beautiful spirit, and also a wealth of information that I draw from a lot of the time, to be honest with you. Okay?
Oh, we see we got some tea here.
Yes, of course. I got in trouble with my last Tuesday tea because I didn't have tea. So I wanted to make sure that I always have tea for my Tuesday teas.
Yes, man. Well, cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm. All right. So what we're going to be talking about today is High John, Uncle John, High John the Conqueror, High John the Conquistador, whichever flavor you'd like to talk about. His name, we're talking about High John today.
All right.
The ancestor spirit.
Yes.
The African king, the African prince who was sold into slavery.
Mm-hmm.
Right? A lot of times in our traditions of hoodoo, root work, a lot of times in the tradition of voodoo, voodoo, or Santeria, depending on what culture, even folk magic, even nowadays Wiccans are using it. I'm not saying anything wrong with that.
You're right.
But it's a spirit, right? Mm-hmm. And so you hear a lot of things about working with this specific ancestor spirit. If you need help with business, if you need help with getting out of a court case, you need help with finding favor with somebody, or people like me who need a little luck every once in a while, do a little gambling.
Oh,
not gonna lie, I do that. So what this spirit does, he aids you. How and why is the question. So let's think about the history of High John. High John, supposedly, if you go to the internet, you can YouTube it. There's hundreds and hundreds of stories about who he is as a person. All right. We just got a quick call. Spirit was on time. Nice ringing of the bell. So what we're talking about is High John the Conqueror, the African king, the African prince who was sold into slavery but could never be broken, was always finding a way to get away, was always finding a way to deal with the slave masters, retribution or just evil in general. So one of the things about High John that a lot of people realize is that he's a spirit of justice, number one. He's a spirit of royalty, number two. But also outside of that, you kind of some people classify him with trickster spirits, but I say a witty spirit.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am. So one of the things that I've realized in building a relationship with this spirit and going through the different works that I go through, because there's different types of work we can do. We're going to break it down to there's respect, worship, and veneration. That's one type of work you can do when you use candles, when you use any type of work when it comes to any spiritual matter. And that is to say to the spirit, I respect you for who you are, what you do, and what you represent. And I'm not asking anything of you. That's one way to do things. The second way you can do things is mundane ways. I respect you and I understand what you can do in this material world, and I need your help in this specific situation.
That's right.
Right? That's number two. Then there's another way you can do it. And this is personal work that I'm personally working on as myself right now, is say, listen, I understand what you went through and what you learned in your walk. Now please teach me. Understand what I'm saying? So with all this stuff that we're going to be talking about today, hi John, I just like to say it, hi John. If you break it down, the numerology for the word hi John equates to 7. That's why you see on the hi John candles, number 777. What does 7 represent? 7 represents luck, 7 represents wealth, 7 represents high spiritual integrity, 7 represents justice as well too. Now if you take down the word hi John the Conqueror, it comes to a 4, a basis, something you can stand on, something you can lean on, something that help.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people don't know that, so I'm just throwing that towards you. So what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be talking to you about our candles over here. Mama, if you don't mind grabbing those for me.
You want both or one?
Oh, just one. That's fine.
All right.
Our Hi John candles that we have here at Mystic Wicks. It comes in our lovely packaging. Okay. Now, what does a Hi John candle consist of? Honestly, it's a proprietary blend of my company and my partners. But also, what it stems from is the root of the Hi John. Now, this here is the root of the morning glory flower. No matter where you go in the world, they'll say that Hi John is associated with this essence. A lot of the oils that you get from different stores, a lot of the powders that you get from different stores, this is the basis of it. Whether they use a citrus blend to extract it, or whether they use shavings of it, coated with some essential oils for smell, outside of that, but this is what we're coming from. So when Hi John supposedly died and left our plane, he said that I'm going to lock my essence to a certain plant, to a certain root. As long as you hold this root or use it in a certain way, it's like a telephone call right to me, and I'm going to come right on and help you. Right? That's what it is. So this is the basis of it. But what we've done for you, instead of having to do a lot of different works, instead of having to do a lot of different, running to different stores, besides Mama Eve's, of course, because she's going to give you more than just a product, I'll tell you that right now, and I've been to a lot of different stores. What we've done is put this product together. So you have our Mystic Wicks label here, you have our candle. You sit there and you'll burn it. But when you're going to burn this candle, it's only for specific reasons. Mama Eve asked me why are these reasons that we're going to burn these candles.
Give me some reasons why I should burn my candles.
Well, Mama Eve, why you should burn your candles? For business. You have a great business right now, right?
Yes,
you
I
want
do.
more business, correct?
Yes, I do.
But you want to find a way to get more business, right?
That's right. Always.
All right, yes, man. That's one reason. Let's say that you're having an issue at work. Let's say that the boss is getting on you about something that, honestly, you couldn't help. You had to choose between A, leaving for work to help your family, and then B, staying at work for 5 more minutes. But it caused the issue. So you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Let's say stuff like that. Let's say you're dealing with a lover that you just kind of want favor with. Or let's just say, honestly, this is maybe a catch-all as well, too. You just need a little bit more luck, or you need a little more inspiration. This is why you burn these candles. When we break down who Hi John really was, he is an ancestral spirit, but he is also from the region or the influence of Jupiter. So now when you get to certain levels of the esoteric, the occult, or things that don't just worship, you realize that even within each plane of the Jupiter vibration, there's also another tree of life. If you break it down, Hi John is Jupiter with the influence of Mercury. That's where he gets his trickster, his quick wit.
I got you. I'm with you.
He's already expanding. You know what I mean? There you go. A little fruit, little gem for you. All right? So what we're going to work on today is I'm just going to do a basic thing for you. We're going to take this open, and we're just going to walk you through a catch-all. So basically when I say a catch-all is your problems are going to be specific for you or a situation that you need to handle. What you're going to do with this candle, okay, we're going to walk you through it. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the package off. So we got our red string. If you know, you know. All right, I'm going to take that off. Okay.
And I was one of the first to invest. Mama believed in investing in my honey buns.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. When I came in here, she's like, bring that candle on in here. We're going to talk about it.
Actually.
And we're going to make sure you know what you're talking about. This is what she's doing right now.
But actually, when you told me the plans, I said, I'm going to support you.
You did. You did.
Even, that was last year. I said, I'm going to support you.
Yes, you did.
And I will support y'all too.
No questions asked. She will. No questions asked. It's nothing but a phone call. Honestly.
As long as it's legit.
Yeah, very true.
Let's put it like that, because
Very
I don't want my. So if I ever endorse anybody on my Tuesday tea or suggest y'all check them out, know that they're legit.
Very true. Very true. She's seen a lot of people come through here. A lot of I'll put it this way, a lot of snakes oil salesmen or a lot of bullshit artists, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. So now we got our package open. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Can I help you?
Well, if you want, you take that string off for me, or we can just cut it, honestly.
Yeah, you can cut it. My
There
big
we
old
go.
scissors.
Yeah, I like those.
There we go.
All right.
Nice.
There we go. You see this?
Beautiful.
Wrapped, infused with oils, infused with different powders, and also infused with the root, and also a couple other things that once you give us a quick call or you buy, I'll let you know, all right? But this is a beautiful candle.
But you should never let everybody know your secrets.
Yeah, all right.
All right? Be like Mama.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I always say? It's only one Mama Eve.
That's right.
You could tell most of it, but never tell all of it.
Very true.
Because then they would be mystic wicks.
Oh, you're right.
That's
All right, you're
motherly
right.
advice.
It's just a candle. It's just a candle. That's all it is. All right, so what we're going to do here, okay, we're going to get a quick piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. On our piece of paper that you're going to have for this work, there's one piece of paper, a pen, preferably either the color red or the color blue. If you don't have that, it's not it's not an end-all be-all. Whatever you can use is what you have. A lot of time in our hoodoo work, a lot of time in spiritual work, we use what we have around the house. You don't have, if you don't have a lot of money, not everybody has money to go out and buy certain things. Just need a little bit of tobacco, okay, whatever your favorite tobacco is. And if you don't have paper, let's say you got a brown paper bag. But with these candles, what I'm going to suggest is a bigger candle holder, okay, when you come to light our candles. These candles burn hot, and they actually put a lot more wax out in a circumferential area, if that makes any sense. Sometimes in certain candles, they're going to burn very clean and straight down. This one is a hard working candle, so you're going to get a lot of fire and you're going to get a lot of wax, okay? These are the things that you're going to need. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our candle set up. Excuse me for a second. So, necessary precautions are you taking? The candle's been cleansed, candle's been blessed. But you can do your own personal blessing for whatever you got going on. Alright? So what you're going to do is before you even get started with this work, you're going to do your own prayers to your God, wherever that you venerate. And you're going to ask for A, protection just for in life general. B, thankful for still being alive, breathing. And then third, you're going to ask for guidance through this work, okay? As you're doing that, as you're praying, I want you to hold this candle. As you're holding this candle, I want you to make an upwards movement like this with your right hand and a downward movement like that, okay? And as you're doing it, you're imagining light coming all the way up, infinity. The light coming all the way down, infinity. We're going to take this candle after we're done, and we're just going to burn the bottom of it just a little bit, okay? All that's going to do is just heat up the wax, just so we can set our candle on the table, okay? That's all we're doing right now. Boom. Put that down, hold it for a second, you know, and boom. Now we're set. All right? So the next thing I want to talk about is when doing certain works. Mama, isn't it in most traditional works that we have a drum, we have some music, we have things of that nature?
Oh,
correct?
yes. Because they're spirits.
Correct, right? And it's spirits. And that's that energy you're releasing, right? As you work. You know what I'm saying? The energy is going out. And it's
That's
attracting as well, too.
Absolutely.
You get to certain people, a lot of times I see one mistake that people do use when they work, it's quiet all the time. When you're dealing with our African spirits, when you're dealing with our ancestral spirits, they enjoy music, they enjoy rhythm.
Absolutely.
Right? Correct. So what we're going to do now, you're going to put on your favorite song, right? You're going to put on your favorite song, and you're going to keep Hi John in your mind. And you're going to start speaking about your issues out loud. As you say, hi, John, I need your help. Hi, John, I need to work with you. Hi, John, come to me. You're going to get your paper as you're doing that, okay? And you're going to fold it 4 ways after you cut it. Because a lot of times we don't know what machine edge cutting. So we'll take our paper. We're going to cut here. So as I'm doing this, right? Think about whatever issue you have going on that you need to be resolved. Let's say you need a little bit extra money to come your way, but you need inspiration to figure out how to do it. Let's say Your girlfriend done ran out on you with the milkman, and you want her to come back for whatever reason, you know? You're thinking about these things, right? Realistic things as well, too. So don't come out here talking about how, John, I want to win the lottery. Like,
Right.
We're not doing that. We're talking about realistic, material things that are attainable without too much work, okay? So we're going to take this and we're going to fold it. One fold in here. One fold in here. It's not going to be perfect right now. We'll do a little fold, right? And then we're going to fold it one more time. The goal is with this, as you're folding, okay, is to fold away from you. So even though you saw me do this, let's say I'm folding. Let's say I got to make this fold right here. I'm going to fold it this way, okay? That makes sense? So the goal is to have 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, cool. I got 4 sections right there. I can take this off. All right, boom. We talk about the number 4 and the number 7 on our piece of paper that we have here. Mother J, Mother Eve. We're gonna take this way. We're gonna hold it like so. I'm gonna do it this way so you can see. Hold it like so. We're gonna place our problem here. So I'm gonna just put problem. You're gonna write your problem out. Very simple, very direct. My boss needs to lighten up on me. My boss needs to go. Whatever it might be. I need to get somebody, I need to get around somebody. Whatever it might be. Then what we're going to do, we're going to take our piece of paper and we're going to fold it to the left, okay? Traditionally, moving to the left counterclockwise is moving something away from you. We're going to write our problem again, okay? Whatever it might be. This is all for you to take and to adapt to what they have going on in their life, correct?
That's right.
We'll do it one more time. Again, problem. Write it out. And while you're writing this, focus on what that problem is. Visualize that, okay? But then also focus on what High John is to you. Preferably a royal African spirit dressed in all purple. Maybe a little bit of splashes of white and black here and there and a little bit of colors of red. Then you're going to write your problem one more time. So you should have 4 problems. Should be a box right here, okay? Once you're done with that, hold it in your left hand, all right? You're going to take it, you're going to bring it to your right hand. Once you're in your right hand here, you're going to fold it the other way. You're going to start turning it. Boom. I'm in my right hand. Okay. What I'm going to write now? My solution on the outside of that. Okay? Hi, John, help me get this money by this time. Hi, John, help me with this situation. Have favor, maybe extra luck. So then you're going to go right there. Another turn to the right. Solution. Why are we turning it to the right? Is because typically clockwise you're bringing in another. Exactly. Yes, ma'am. Invocation and evocation. Yes, ma'am. So we turn it to the right again. Solution. Turn it to the right one more time. Solution. As you're writing this, you're visualizing. This is not a quick thing. You're taking your time with this. You're listening to your music for a second, okay? You're visualizing. This is all preliminary work. Now we've gotten this, right? What I want you to do in the middle, once you've gotten back, you should be back at your starting spot, right? Here, I want you to write your name, your personal name 4 times, whatever it might be. We'll just put DG for right now. DG. 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 Okay? So you have yourself here, you got your problems around you, but outside your problems, you got your solutions on the way in, all right? Excuse me. What you're going to do now, you're going to make a quick fold back to what you've already pre-folded, okay? And you're going to make this sign. We talk about a mercurial spirit that's within Jupiter, or a mercurial aspect of Jupiter. Boom, one time. Okay. Boom, one time. So you should have this right here. What is that? That's a symbol of Mercury, right? So it's just a synergy, an energy current that we're just putting on top of what we have going on. All right? And what we're going to do again, we're going to fold this one time. Boom. Fold it here. And we're going to make a quick Jupiter. Okay? So that's just like what's contained in there. The last thing that we're going to do is we're going to fold this piece of paper another 4 times. 1. Second one here. So you're making the quick little thing like that, and then your fourth one is here. Okay. Boom. So what you're going to do on these, alright, you're going to put another. You can either do the Jupiter sign if you want, or you can either do H for high and J for John. Alright? H brings 8, that's power, and J brings 1. That's God right there, okay? Numerology things. I'm trying to help you and put two different correspondences together for you. On top of that, you're going to put High John. Alright? And then you're going to draw a little circle with an X inside of it. Alright? And that's it. Once you get done with this, okay, what I want you to do is you choose whatever you have, either a red string or a purple string, and I want you to wrap that. As you're wrapping that, Mama J, would you mind just lighting this for me, please? Just getting that ready.
No, I don't.
She don't smoke like that. No, she doesn't partake. I do every once in a while. Excuse me.
There you
Yes,
go.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
There you go.
So you're wrapping this, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that smells wonderful.
Mm-hmm. And you're getting this lit, okay? Now, once this is wrapped, you can either choose, like Mama Eve has at the store, you can get High John oil if you want, okay? If you need be. High John powder, things of that nature. Once it's wrapped, you take your finger and place it on top of this. So this should be wrapped in whatever cord slash cotton, right? And you're just going to place it right here next to it, okay? Once you're done, you're going to say the name High John 4 times. High John, help me with this, blah, blah, blah. High John, help me with this, blah, blah, blah. Okay? As you're doing this, you can do it in your hand, you can do it whatever. You're going to place that down right there, okay? Once you're done with that, you're going to light either African musk, call money, or you can also do an amber as well too. But I suggest you stick with the African musk, okay? Because you know what? It's an African spirit, correct? Yes,
And you can get it from me.
yes, ma'am. You can get it right here, African musk. Go ahead and light that. Put it on your incense holder, okay?
Go ahead.
As you put it on your incense holder, you let that go. I'm not
I'll
sure
hold
if
it.
it. Yes,
I
ma'am.
will
There
hold
we
it.
go. All right. Once you're done with that, you're still going. You're thinking about what's going on. You're calling out High John, this, that, and the third. Okay. And then what you do, all the work contained, is you're going to light your candle here. Once you get done lighting your candle, once you get done doing that, the candle's burning, what I want you to do is take this, which is a little bit of liqueur. Because one thing about our African spirits, and also a lot of people talk about, is that they compare sometimes to a Legba or Shango as well too when it comes to High John, because it's the same energy. It's a very masculine energy as well. You're going to take this, put it into a little cup, okay? If you don't have a little cup or anything like that, you can take a little bit, just a drop or two, and put it around the candle, okay? This is an offering that we're giving to the spirit that is coming to review some of the work that we're doing, all right? So that's what we're going to do. So we can do this right now. Put a little drop. If I have a cup, we have a teacup? Put it in a cup. No, we don't have a cup. We put a little drop right here.
There
One
you go.
drop. There we go. All right, John. So now, when are we going to burn these candles? You're going to go on your phone in 2021 and you're going to look up a time app. It's going to tell you when the planetary hours are. The best time to burn this is either anytime you want, honestly, because all the work is done. But if you really want it to be extra powerful in the working that you're trying to work towards, it's going to be on a Thursday in the hour of Mercury, or on a Wednesday in the hour of Jupiter, okay? And let's say it's something that you need to get done really quick. Normally this work takes a little bit of time. When I say a little bit of time, a day or two to get something done, all right? When that's happening, when you don't have the time to work for the hours, you can just burn it. But when you have time to prepare, please burn it on Jupiter in the Mercury hour or Mercury in the Jupiter hour, okay? All right. So let's say you're doing something, last thing, Mother J. I mean, Mother Eve, Mama Eve. I'm sorry, I say Mother J because I say J is a powerful thing to me, you know what I mean? It's a hook, to be honest with you. And, anyway, back to what we're saying. when you want to do this, let's say that you're going for a business interview or a job interview or things of that nature. I want you to burn one of these candles the night before, okay? Meditate on it. And then once you get back from the interview, I want you to burn another one, okay? And that's going to help complete the work. Now, all the time while you're doing this, you're thinking about what's going on, how you can find a solution, how you can get this job, how you can get this person's favor, etc., etc., whatever the work might be. But you have to burn the two of them if you're going to want quick work done. All right? If you're doing personal work like this, you can burn it during certain hours that I told you when it comes to Mercury and Jupiter. All right? All right. So once we're done with it, we'll set this out for the evening, let it sit there, okay, and just pay our respects.
All right.
And let life work.
So, once I light my candle, should I continue to burn it all the way down?
Continue to burn it all the way down. Let it burn. Let it burn.
All right. So I have a question.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So when you come to me or someone else and you purchase a high John root,
Okay.
how should I dress this for myself?
For yourself. Well, the question is, what do you want to get done?
Right.
What goals do you have for yourself?
Now, what I'm saying, do you put an oil on this to get it ready and powered and charged?
Oh,
do
for
I
the
use
root itself.
for the root itself?
Oh, for the root itself. Yeah, so you could do a couple different things for the root itself. If you want to work specifically with the root itself, and you don't have the powders already ready, you can use an oil. Let's say, this is how I specifically learned it from my tradition. You place it within a little bit of oil, olive oil, okay, but you also place a little bit of citrus, whether that's lemon, okay? You let that sit there for a little bit, okay? Let's say you have a smaller piece in that, and you let it sit, you shake it, put it in the dark, okay? Let it sit for about, anybody says anywhere from 4 to 8 days, depending on what you're working with. When that's done, you shake it up, remove the root, and then you keep whatever's left in the oil if you're going to work with it that way. Let's say you're going to dress this for yourself and you just want it to be on your altar, things of that nature, okay? What you're going to do, you can take this, little olive oil. Some people choose to wrap this along with either some lemon balm, some lavender. Sometimes even people put a little bit of pepper in there as well too to make this quicken the spirit. And you wrap it in a white cloth, okay? You put a little string around it, and you can put this on your altar as well too. It's all depending on what type of works and what traditions that you're going to be coming
That's
from.
right.
How do you do it?
I use oil, so I would anoint this with oil.
Okay.
Whether it's my own high John oil, I call it high conquering oil.
Okay, yes ma'am.
So I would anoint this because these need to be fed. So even if you buy from anybody, not just me, you need to feed this root because it is a spirit.
Correct.
And it's a spirit that wants to be fed.
Correct.
Now, you can also put it in alcohol.
Okay.
So just like you have the alcohol here, you can put it in a little cup and you can feed it that way.
Yes ma'am.
Or I've seen people literally blow on it to feed it.
Yes ma'am.
So, and another thing is, do not let people fool with your stuff. So once you get a root and you dress it and you charge it, it's yours. So it cannot be shared or should not be shared. So I just want to know, I want you to know how to do things the correct way.
Right.
Now, of course, you may do it a different way, but here on my channel, I believe in education and knowledge. All right? So I want to personally thank you for coming in this morning and taping this with me.
Thank you.
I assure y'all, I have my stash. And
Yes,
I just don't have it because they're beautiful. I'm going to be using it.
Yes, ma'am.
Using all of them.
Thank you very much. Thank
Yes.
you very much.
So if you are interested in purchasing these candles or any of his other products, because I know that this is not going to be just the first and the last.
No,
you
ma'am.
He also have things on Etsy.
Correct. Yes ma'am.
On Etsy.
Etsy shop and /Mystic with a K MYSTIK, Wix, WICS, okay? And that's our shop right there. And every month we're going to be releasing something else, or we'll be doing a little bit of working. But honestly, you can also, if you wanted to get in contact with Mama Eve in reference to purchasing these candles, you give her a call, give her an email, and she'll forward it to me as well too.
I sure will, and we're going to make sure that you get them.
That's
and
right.
it won't. I'll put it in priority, or he'll put it in priority. So, with the mail being the way it is, so that you can get it quick in a hurry. Y'all support him.
Correct.
Y'all support me all the time. Y'all support him. And my honey buns, if you have something that you want to showcase on my Tuesday tea, then you just put it in the comments or call me or come in and let me see what the product is. Let me see it first. And I'll see what I can do. All right?
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
thank you
And y'all,
very
I have
much.
another group of godchildren coming, and he is one. So y'all watch out for that too. All right? So it's been a good day. It's been a great day. It's been a fabulous day. Can y'all see how beautiful this candle is burning? All right. You just go out and have yourself a high conquering day. And know that Mama appreciates you so. Kisses!